MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK?
You know, I'm looking forward to seeing what that guy in the 5 spot can do. He's hit 6 home runs in the last 10 games. The baseball must look like a bowling ball with the way he's been crushing it.
Alberto Rodriguez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, you see the ERA there. Not anything that's going to jump out, but he has been dependable and gives his ball club a chance to win.
The man, Mad Dog, will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And he's off to a great start, to the surprise of many. You know, scouts don't consider him to be a great hitter, but maybe he's finally figured something out.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And it's been a little bit of a rocky start to the homestand. Just one win to show for their first 4 games. I think it starts with the pitching. They've got to get a good performance out of this starter if they want to turn around their fortunes.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. He's been driving in runs nearly every chance he gets lately.
Striding into the box, the man, Mad Dog. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Out in front of it, strike one. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Ilez ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, for a moment there, you're not really sure. Is that ball gone? Is it caught? It's a great effort out there to try to rein this one in, but it does wind up just over his glove and off the wall, and you can see a good recovery to get that ball right back into second base to hold his man to a double.
Bob Richard stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. 1 out and a runner on second base. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ilez waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Fisher Cats lead it 3-0. Miguel Delgado will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike two. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now a move over to first, and he's back standing. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball way outside, and that's trouble. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And this is a spot where you can't be a shortstop here and try to pick the ball. You got to slide that body over and let that chest protector do the job for you. This one winds up a wild pitch.
The man, Mad Dog, makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Mad Dog. Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
The 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Run it out, run it out.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Juan Ilez will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
Lined into left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, he's seeing the ball well here early in this first month of the season. Here he doesn't try to do too much with this. He just takes it the other way. That average will climb even higher. He's got another base hit.
The man, Mad Dog, will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Hey, come on, big dog, get your pitch. Hey, your pitch right here, let's go.
Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Let's go now. One time.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. Solo shot to right center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
With the bottom of the ninth still to come, any little bit helps. Although there's nothing little about this swing. That was a bomb, and it pushes a lead up to 3 now here in the top half.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Fisher Cats can't get enough of that name. They win it 5-1. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Fisher Cats, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Thunder, 1 run, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 15 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the New Hampshire Fisher Cats and the Trenton Thunder. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man hitting sixth can keep it going. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Eddie Carrillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, in his last start, ended up taking the loss. Didn't go deep, only threw 5 innings, so hopefully he can get into the 7th or 8th in this one.
Billy Nottingham will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think it favors the pitcher. I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher advantage.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
And they've split the first 4 games on this road trip. So lately, they're in a bit of a holding pattern, but they could be ready to break out right here.
0-2.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
This may have something to do with the rain that's falling out there. It looked like he just lost his grip on the baseball, and they'll certainly rule that a wild pitch.
Juan Ilez will stand in for the first time now, coming off a 3-hit contest in the loss last night.
Well, you look for a guy to produce. He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Batting fourth.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you what, he had to be sitting on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out in front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Miguel Delgado will dig in now, and as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
Hey, here we go. Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Mad Dog finds it. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. The man, Mad Dog, strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Mad Dog.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
First pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Hey, wait for
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now.
strikes.
It's strike 2.
Here we go now. Come on now. 1 time.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go, kid.
Drilled to first.
Well,
Casco
run it,
loves it.
run it.
And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. With a moment now, here's how Trenton will line it up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
The man, Mad Dog, stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Yeah, you got it. No better. Let's go.
Shot toward right center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
And this guy's had his way with him so far. So maybe this is the way to change things up. Maybe go into attack mode up there. Kind of get the sense that they've been a little too passive. So this is a nice first pitch single.
Digging in to try it again, John Hashimoto. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Grounded to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out.
You have got to be kidding me. You're not going to see this ever. I mean, this is a base hit all day long, but he comes up firing from his outfield position, and they wind up getting a force on the play.
The man, Mad Dog, will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Let it fly.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Notch 1 in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate, and the run is in to score from second. It's now an 8-2 game. The throw is low, and he can't make the pick.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
John Hashimoto stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up.
Wait for a good one, huh?
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Nottingham is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. On to first, a double play.
If you're going to take off, you got to be sure this ball is going to get down. And I don't know. To me, that seemed like it was going to be a fairly routine catch. So in my mind, that becomes a very avoidable double play.
At the plate, the man, Mad Dog, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier.
Hey, need you right here, 1 time.
First pitch coming, here it is. And this is on the ground to first, could be 2. The second for 1, onto the pitcher covering in time. It's a double play.
Whoa, and you know he definitely needed this one after letting those first 2 guys get on base. And he even turns in a nice play here on the back end as they wind up getting the 3-6-1 double play.
The man, Mad Dog, makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ilez is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drive home happy as their guys come through with a very good win.
And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up with a 3-hit ball game, and a couple of those were key hits that helped lead his guys to victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Thunder rolls in this one, 9-6. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Thunder, 9 runs, 12 hits. 1 error, they left 15 men on base. For the Fisher Cats, 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors, they left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Binghamton Mets and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at-bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Lee McWilliams, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. EK, what's the word on him?
Yeah, Matt, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
The man, Mad Dog, will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign.
And we know it's just April, so the season is just getting started, but obviously he's off to a great start.
Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Well, he'd been cruising along till this point. He was working carefree on a 3-0 lead, but one slip here is going to cost him, and now all of a sudden that lead shrinks down to just a single run.
The man, Mad Dog, gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, see it.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hot shot to third. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. Binghamton leads it 6-2. The man, Mad Dog, will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hey, one pitch. Make it yours.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Let's go.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Left fielder giving chase, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he is in there.
And this is a welcome sight for these guys. It's just the second extra base hit they've had tonight, and it comes at a time when they really need to start stringing some base hits together.
Stuart Harmon will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit.
Find the ball.
Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Rafael Ramirez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
To the left side, that's a base hit as it's through into left. In to score is the runner from third, and not in time as the second run scores. And on the play, the runner moves. The man, Mad Dog, stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. High fly ball out to deep right field. Welch going back, still going back. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. Binghamton comes out on top here, 6-4. Good night, everybody.
Our final line score. First for the victorious Binghamton Mets. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Fisher Cats, 4 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Binghamton Mets and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, they've got to be happy with the performance they're getting from that 8-hole right now. He's been hitting the cover off the ball lately, batting over .350 in the last 10 games.
Johnny Elmore is on the mound for Game 2. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
The man, Mad Dog, will stand in, and boy, look at that batting average to start off the month of April.
Well, for me, that's just really impressive for a guy his age. It's always exciting to see young players blossoming into stars right before your eyes.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Tejada ranging back. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year, as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first 2 games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Number 56 will dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
56.
Sit down now. Here we go.
Now a snap throw to first.
He's safe.
And a dive, but he's back in.
Hey, come on now, fellas.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. And another snap throw to the bag. And a dive, but he's back. And again, he'll snap one over to first. Runner back safely. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, this is pretty strange, guys. He's throwing a first pitch strike to every batter he's faced, and yet he's obviously struggling quite a bit. He's throwing strikes, but they're just way too hittable.
2 out with the man at first. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
Here it comes on 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Up with it, Mad Dog, but the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in the switch hitter, the man, Mad Dog. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Line toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over.
Mark Nakajima is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First and second here with nobody out. Push softly over toward the right side. To second for 1. The man, Mad Dog, will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Have a rip, kid. Here you go.
You see it driving.
And it's quickly 0-2. The 0-2 home. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first.
Here you go, looking right down the line. This ball's ripped over the first baseman's head and into the right field corner. And that runner from first, he's not even going to hesitate rounding third as he comes around to score easily standing up.
Hey, let her fly, let
Mark
her fly.
Nakajima stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And after that pitch was called a ball on the pitch before, I think this actually qualifies as strike 4. You know, on the mound, he's probably thinking, hey, can I apply the credit to the next guy?
Hey, you got it.
Rafael Ramirez will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. 1 out and a runner on second base.
Hey, see it, drive it. See it, drive it. Come on, guy. Get your
Skied into straightaway right. Welch coasts under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Babe De La Rosa gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Hey, drive that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up, and Binghamton is out in front, 12-4. Coming to the plate now, the man, Mad Dog, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single.
His perfect night continues. He's been on base all 4 times, and he's on again here with a solid single.
Mark Nakajima will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. A runner on first with 2 away.
Here we go.
On the ground, softly towards second. A barehanded pickup on to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
And this save will wind up being the 3-inning variety, and that's got to be okay with him as he gets the final 9 outs to finish off this victory.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. Binghamton comes out on top here, 16-4. Good night, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
And we welcome you back to today's minor league pregame show as we close in on Double-A Eastern League Baseball with our Bowman Prospect Spotlight. The man, Mad Dog, is our focus, and he's coming off a very nice game in which he racked up 4 hits and just looked dialed in at the plate.
Yeah, anytime you get yourself 4 base knocks in a game, you're doing something right. You might have gotten a couple of gifts in terms of good pitches to hit, but, you know, it's not about the pitches you get. It's what you do with them, and from what I saw, the balls were flying all over the yard off his bat. That performance was big for his team, and I'm sure they're hoping he can do it again in this one.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. The show's continuing coverage. Minor League Baseball is on the air. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Binghamton Mets and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, you better be careful when dealing with that 5-hole hitter. His on-base percentage is over 400 the last 10 ball games. He's done an excellent job of finding ways to contribute, getting on base, and setting up the guys behind him for run-scoring opportunities.
Alberto Padilla, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1-3, which...
The man, Mad Dog, will stride in. He drove in 3 of his team's 4 runs in last night's game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
Come on, big guy, stay high up there.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Let's go.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Come on, big guy, stay hot up there.
Hit in the air out to left field. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
The man, Mad Dog, digs in here, having earned an RBI on a sac fly in his first plate appearance.
And that just won't do the trick this time. Barring a wild pitch, he's going to need to come through with a base hit to bring that runner home.
Stay hot up there. Here we go, kid.
Into the seats, 0-1.
Hey, stay hot now.
The 0-1 pitch. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. And the run is in to score from third. It's now 3-1. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
And here's something that they haven't been able to do too much in this series. That's come through with the 2-out knock. So for their sake, they've got to hope that's a sign that things...
At the plate, Bob Richard. He singled his last time up. The 0-2 delivery. Strike three called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. 3 innings complete. The Fisher Cats lead it 3-1. Garrett Welch will stand in now, hoping to get on top of one for a change. He's popped out in successive plate appearances.
Well, Matt, so much of hitting is being able to make the necessary adjustments, and he needs to make one here.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
First pitch on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Not easy here for a catcher. The old saying is, you gotta make yourself large. You see, the form's not too bad as he goes down into the V. He just might have turned his head a little bit, and this ball gets away.
The man, Mad Dog, gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
The man, Mad Dog.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now.
Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
Stepping in, the man, Mad Dog. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Big guy, I need you right now.
That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1.
What's up, Forrest? Right guy, right place. Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
The 0-1 on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
Ain't no one better right here.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
And you're just not going to get a better double play ball than this one. He's in perfect position, but then I think his hands got started a little bit before the ball got to him. The old saying, be quick, but don't hurry. This one's going to wind up a very costly error.
Bob Richard, ready to take another shot, went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
John Hashimoto, ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
To short.
Nice pitch.
And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to get in there at the plate to make it a 5-2 lead now.
Maybe an important run right there, and you got to figure every run's important in a low-scoring ball game. But that now pushes the lead to 5-2, so you got to think that they're liking it.
Stuart Harmon digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
Mark Nakajima comes to the plate with the bases juiced, and it seems a big hit here could really put this one out of reach.
Yeah, and pretty much any glimmer of hope for those guys in the field would have to be gone if he comes through with a big knock right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Welch has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner, but he'll have second thoughts down there as he just... Babe De La Rosa comes to the plate looking to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 men gone. Bases are loaded here, 2 down.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better up there, kid.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning, and they leave the bases loaded. We've played 8 full. The Fisher Cats are out in front, 5-2. And a good offensive performance here, but I think we can agree on naming this fellow right here as our top player of the game.
Yeah, he winds up with a couple of hits, one of which was the triple, and he played a big part in leading these guys to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Fisher Cats can't get enough of that name. They win it 5-4. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Fisher Cats, 5 runs on 11 hits.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, you know, you better not sleep on that guy hitting 7. He's having a really nice season with the bat, sporting a slugging percentage over 500, so there's a good chance he'll have some sort of impact offensively in this one.
Frank Cedeno, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, you take a look at that ERA. He has not been good this year. Got to throw a lot better, and hopefully he can start doing that in this one.
The man, Mad Dog, will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Stay hot right now. Stay hot.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is pulled into right. Dorta is there. 2 down. And with that, here's a look at the defense we'll see from Reading. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn...
Leading off the inning, the man, Mad Dog, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Dorta giving chase. Makes the play, one away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. The man, Mad Dog, will stand in for the third time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
You can do it.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
One time. Like you can. Come on.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive, and I'll pick one out.
Here comes the 0-1.
Right here.
This is in the air out to right field. Dorta moves over. 2 down. The man, Mad Dog, comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. First delivery to him on the way. To short.
No one better.
And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Every time he comes to the plate, the pressure gets bigger and bigger. He waited until the 9th inning, but got it done.
John Hashimoto will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
He had a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. He could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here we go, kid.
Hey, right guy, no one better up there. Hey, come on, big guy. I need you right now. Here we go. Clutch up.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team. But with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it.
Hey, keep it going. I need you right now.
So stepping in, number 6, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, your pitch. No one better.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. And he can't track it down. A base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
Well, you started to get a sense that this was coming. They have come roaring all the way back in this game to tie it up in the bottom of the ninth. Unbelievable.
Mark Nakajima will stand in now, hitless to this point, but with a chance to be a hero here.
Oh, he knows better than anybody in that lineup that one swing could make up for a whole game's worth of struggle.
Clutch up. Drive him in for us.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. And he got him. Minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we are tied 2-2. Stepping in, the man, Mad Dog. He singled his last time up.
And I think we mentioned it already, but that extended his hitting streak. Swinging a hot bat right now.
Hey, you got it. No one better. Let's go.
Into the windup and the pitch. Out in front of it, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Hey, see if you got it. What do you say?
Rips this one to first, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yep, there's your potential winning run on first base. 2 outs. Now, at least you've given yourself a chance. A ball in the gap here has the potential to be a game winner, so we might see a no-doubles defense out there now.
John Hashimoto struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go
Hey,
over,
clutch
but let's
up
see if
right
he can
here.
find a way to climb out of it.
0-1, here it comes. To short, hit hard. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. On to the second baseman covering, and he can't handle it. But they'll go ahead and tag their man out anyway, and a strange third out here as the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to inning number 12 we go, and we are tied 2-2. And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, Matty, sounds good to me. They needed him to come out and give some support when he was called on, and he gave them a very good outing out of the bullpen. Enough to make him our player of the game.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Fisher Cats can't get enough of that name. They win it 3-2. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game: for the victorious Fisher Cats, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Fightins, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 14 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Today, Getaway Day, the finale of this 4-game set between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Yeah, you know, they could really use some more production from that guy hitting 8th. Coming off a terrible month at the plate in which he hit less than 200. Hopefully turning the page on the calendar will help snap him out of this slump.
Johnny Elmore is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
The man, Mad Dog, strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games.
Mad Dog.
Come on, big dog, stay hot. Let's go.
Keep it rolling.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Hearn will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. With a moment now, here's a look at the defense we'll see from Reading. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
In now, the man, Mad Dog. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The man, Mad Dog.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Come on now. Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hearn is in pursuit. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So after the 3-spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. 3 innings complete. The Fisher Cats lead it 3-0. The man, Mad Dog, will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
Mad Dog.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Hey, let her fly right here.